Welcome to the Barrack Yard Tent Experience. Enter this galvanized gem and take a step back in time. Witness the essence of communal living in the mid-1900s. From the clothesline to the latrine outside, the Byte is true to the old-time days. Time-honored local cuisine adds to the authentic Barrack Yard feel. Folklore characters and musicians warm you up on the outside, while the full show awaits you on the inside, right on time. The audience is ushered in. The tent shelters a perfect blend of theater and music. More than a calypso tent, it is the first and only multicultural experience of its kind. The Byte entertains its audiences with interactive characters and enchanting melodies. You will leave the Byte fully entertained, inspired, energized, and satisfied.
I love the atmosphere, the warmth. It's all around us.
Tonight what I saw was something different. It appealed to the international audience, the mature, the young.
You engage all the time, and that's why I like about it.
There's nothing in Trinidad and Tobago or probably the Caribbean like this.
It's really, really good.
A combination of everything. It was fantastic.
It has been phenomenal.
So I really like what the work that's been put in here. I think it's the big secret for the carnival, the big thing, you know. I think it's going to catch on.
It's a fantastic journey. Excellent production.
We enjoyed it very much. I thought it was a really good show.
Very good concept.
I was really, really impressed.
Very well produced.
It was wonderful.
Fabulous.
The show was so good.
It was excellent.
The Barrack Yard Tent Experience, well, you saw the reviews there. Everybody's enjoyed it to the maximum. This morning, I want to welcome Choc'late Allen, Byte Executive, Shomari Nichols, and Joseph O'Brien, DJ Joe Brien. Welcome to the show. We're talking about the Barrack Yard Tent Experience 2023.
Yeah.
Morning.
Good morning. Happy sunrise.
Happy Jill. It's Ash Wednesday. People are still trying to recover.
Imagine? I know.
How are you going? You all right?
I'm good. Yeah,
You look like you're well rested and ready for them. So tell me about
the song here.
Joe ain't wake up here. Joe like, I don't know why they bring me here. I could have been in my bed.
I am still sleeping with my
All right, so let's chat about the Barrack Yard Tent Experience. What is it essentially?
Essentially, the Barrack Yard is this space where you can find all of our creative elements represented in different forms by the young, by the old, by the in-between, by the younger old people. And sort of like a mentorship. It is that mentorship transition as well. But it's where you can find limbo, you find the steel pan, you find soca, chutney, theater. You find the background part of it as well in terms of light design and the technical aspect. So it's just this really lovely space that we've just started creating. This year is special, just like everyone, because we change themes every year as well. And so for 2023, our season has been dedicated towards the Chinese community and sort of bringing that sensitization towards their involvement in our identity as Trinbagonians.
What is the involvement in our identity?
That's the thing. Very subtle, very quiet, but very much there. I mean, the Chinese community, they've been present since 1806. And in many different ways, even though they have a very different approach to how we see and how we socialize, in the bloodstream, I mean, for me personally, I have Chinese bloodline in my generations, but you don't hear about it that much. And so the entire script has been, where can you find this? Where are they? Where are we? And really bringing it a little bit closer so that questions like that could seem a little bit more
Shomari, tell me, why you think it's important for us to focus on that part of our heritage?
Well, I believe that it's very important to focus on that part because it's not really actually like brought forward. Like we don't actually know, like based on as she said, you know, she said that's in the bloodline, but you wouldn't necessarily see or notice it. So it's good to like have that history and to know like where it's come from and to show more appreciation to the
How
Chinese.
does the tent experience make that happen or make that more?
Well, I'm actually new to this tent experience because they kind of bringing in the younger generations. So
what's your role in the tent experience?
Well, I am the guitarist for the band, the Cutterz, actually. We are actually the live band for this show.
You have to play Chinese music?
Sometimes.
I feel like it's a practical question.
So, well, what we try to incorporate, let's say, like our culture as well as bringing forward the knowledge about Chinese. So, let me say, like calypso, we would bring forward and like doing calypso music with the intention of voicing like the Chinese opinion because, they are very, as she would have said, very quiet but and subtle, So that's the most important.
They don't cause back and thing. They just keep all the business quiet.
And a lot of great people, a lot of great contributions as well. As a matter of fact, Chinese Patrick Jones, yes, like the national flag. And we've been speaking a lot even within the theatre aspect, which is where Joe comes in a lot.
Joe, tell me your role in the tent experience.
My role is I play DJ Jam, no?
So you're playing yourself. Go ahead.
No. Right, and my goal would be mostly like creating sounds for the set and stuff like that, as well as DJing whenever music is required as well.
So you have a band and a DJ?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have a band, you have DJ, you have the elements of stick fight, of limbo,
and
in the theater. Well, the show itself, we start at 7, we end at 10:30. The production is 1 hour, heavily centered on telling the story of Chinese Patrick Jones in particular too. And then afterward, it's an all-inclusive. So you do get the cuisine. We still focus on that part as well because that is a creative expression. So we consider the cuisine very much part of the experience.
So we get Chinese cuisine?
Yeah. And Barrack Yard cuisine
just
too.
What's going on here?
I know, it is. That's what I'm telling you. It's a space. It's not just an event.
Where is this space?
At the corner of French Street and Arapita Avenue, the old Mascam pub, the historical site of the there, just at the corner, and that's where we're located.
Yeah. Okay, that was originally Mascam pub, and Mapa was attached to that, so it's all that whole area there.
Yes.
Okay.
And once you get into the venue, it's transformed into that Barrack Yard, communal living. So the entire atmosphere really does tell the story itself. And then we have all these different elements.
How much longer is it running for?
We have 2 more nights. We have Friday and we have Saturday.
Oh my goodness.
I know, yes. And it's going to be extremely beautiful. And at this point, it's more of getting people to come into that space and learn about the Chinese traditions.
Of course.
And to also support the efforts that the young people are making and to support the efforts that we're doing together.
Whose decision was it to focus on this particular theme for this year?
I believe it was, very much the writer of the script, Kurt Allen.
Okay.
And the script itself is also directed by Mr. Wayne Leasing.
Okay.
So they've been working together with
Do you know what
cast.
inspired this choice?
Yes, actually, I believe it would have stemmed from years ago when we had that national conversation on Chinatown. And the reaction that we would have had, which would have been, why is this even necessary? And so as the Barrack Yard community, we're saying, this is why, here is why. They're here, we're here together.
I'm with you now. Now it makes perfect sense.
So that, so we're telling that social story within the creative environment. And I mean, that is what we're here for, right? As creatives, as creative practitioners, we don't just want to sing and dance and be like the entertainment, but to give back in that
information
social way.
And some controversy as well.
A little bit.
Just
keep it spicy. Why not? In the Barrack Yard.
How much does it cost to get into this Barrack
Yard? It's $350 all inclusive, and we also have a special package.
All inclusive?
Barrack Yard cuisine, non-alcoholic drinks, and we have other things that decide.
So it's semi-inclusive.
Well, it depends.
It's all inclusive without alcohol.
It depends on what you're going for.
Okay, I hear you.
Then there's also a package, 2 tickets, $600.
Okay. And does it matter if it's 2 male, 2 female?
It doesn't.
Couple, it doesn't matter.
No.
Is there age limit on?
There is no age limit.
Okay.
We have comedy, we have many different little elements, but we keep it nice and clean for the family.
All right. Where can people get more information if they wanted to get
online? You can definitely find us
Where?
online at the Barrack Yard, whether it's Facebook, Instagram. Those would be the two.
Is it THE Barrack Yard or D Barrack Yard?
The THE Barrack Yard, 2 R's, YARD.
Okay.
Yeah, you can find us.
Before we wrap, Shomari, tell me, what's the hardest song you have to play in the show?
The hardest song, let's see. That's a very good question. That's a very good question. I would say more so of the old calypsonians, because you know sometimes their sheet music could be very difficult to source, and some of their songs are not actually online, so it's like you have to play by ear, and you have to try and get it right, because some of them are very musically inclined.
And they're very particular.
Yeah.
They're quite particular. But does it mean that you now get to learn some music?
That is correct, yes. And they teach a lot, and they cooperate. That is one good. I don't know if it's like this particular set of calypsonians, but they are very cooperative.
No, man, we're lovely people. Together we aspire and whatnot and whatnot.
There we go.
I want to thank you all so much for joining me on the show this morning. That's all the time we have for this morning. But of course, you want to go check out the Barrack Yard Tent Experience 2023. It's happening this weekend, Friday and Saturday night. What time is showtime?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. And it's located on the corner of French Street and Arpita Avenue. Take a quick break and we'll come back with more. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Take care.